Welcome to one of the world's poorest nations, where economic turmoil and hardship define the daily lives of its people. A place so impoverished that it's not on many people's travel list. I'm talking about Sri Lanka. In today's video, we'll reveal some of the most shocking facts about this country, which is truly struggling to stay afloat. Get ready, because what you're about to learn might surprise you. But before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free and helps us keep bringing you more content. Sri Lanka, located just south of India. Sri Lanka is a small island nation covering around 65,000 square kilometers, much smaller than its neighboring countries, but still rich in natural beauty, with a population of around 22 million. Sri Lanka is home to a mix of ethnic and religious groups, including Sinhalese and Tamils. Sri Lanka, once known as Ceylon, was often referred to as the Pearl of the Indian Ocean due to its stunning ancient temples, palm-lined beaches, and pristine tropical forests. This tropical island is known for its unique teardrop shape, hanging off the southern tip of the Indian subcontinent. Its diverse landscape ranges from the white sandy beaches to lush mountains covered in tropical forests and sprawling tea plantations, making it a true paradise for nature enthusiasts. The capital of Sri Lanka is Sri Jayawardenepura Kotte. The largest city in Sri Lanka is Colombo, a vibrant metropolis that blends the old with the new. Located on the western coast, Colombo serves as the country's primary economic and commercial hub, with a population of around 750,000. The city is known for its colonial architecture, a reminder of Sri Lanka's past under European rule, first by the Portuguese, then the Dutch, and finally the British. Historically, Colombo has been an important natural port, attracting merchants from Arabia, Rome, and China. The city's development accelerated in the 19th century, particularly with the construction of railways that connected the interior tea plantations to the city. Along with the expansion of the port, today, Colombo is a bustling modern city, featuring skyscrapers, lively markets, and a thriving food scene. Sri Lanka's economy is diverse with a strong emphasis on agriculture, especially tea cultivation and the textile industry, both crucial for exports. Fish also plays a significant role in the economy, with many boats dotting the coastline. Some fishermen still practice traditional methods like stilt fishing, a technique that has been around since World War II. Despite its natural beauty, Sri Lanka faces significant challenges, particularly with poverty and inequality. Around 25% of the population lives below the poverty line, and many areas, especially the north and east, are still recovering from the effects of the civil war. The agriculture sector, which supports much of the rural population, struggles due to inadequate infrastructures and limited access to modern technology, hindering economic growth in these regions. In 2020, Sri Lanka experienced a severe financial crisis, leading to a declaration of bankruptcy after the country failed to meet its debt obligations. This crisis triggered widespread shortages of essential goods, including fuel, medicine, and food, hitting the poorest the hardest. Additionally, Sri Lanka is prone to natural disasters such as the devastating 2004 tsunami, which claimed 35,000 lives. While the country remains a popular tourist destination, it faces serious challenges, including a low influx of tourists. While tourism brings wealth to a certain area of Sri Lanka, many people continue to face poverty and economic inequality, particularly when comparing urban centers like Colombo with rural regions. Access to education and healthcare remain limited in these areas, and the gap between the rich and poor continues to grow. Poor infrastructure, especially in transport and sanitation, exacerbates these issues. Access to clean drinking water is another significant challenge for the country. Although Sri Lanka has many freshwater sources, distribution is inefficient, especially in rural areas. During droughts, families often have to walk long distance to collect water, a burden that mainly falls on women and children. Additionally, the quality of water is not always guaranteed. leading to outbreaks of waterborne diseases like typhoid fever and cholera. The majority of Sri Lanka's population consists of Sinhalese, whose culture and genetics are closely linked to those of India, particularly those involved in fishing. Many of them have darker skin tones due to long hours spent under the sun while searching for food. Another significant community in Sri Lanka is the Tamils, who are mainly concentrated in the northern and eastern part of the island. They bring a strong Hindu influence with roots in India. In some of the most isolated regions, where nutritional deficiencies and limited access to healthcare are common, visible signs of iodine deficiency, such as swollen neck, can be seen among the population. These conditions, often linked to poor nutrition, highlights the ongoing struggles of community dealing with poverty and isolation while trying to maintain their traditions and dignity. Buddhism plays a dominant role in Sri Lanka, with about 70% of the population practicing the religion. The country is home to some of the world's oldest Buddhist temples, including the Temple of Sacred Tooth in Kandy, one of the most revered sites. The temple houses a relic of Buddha's tooth and has become an important pilgrimage destination for Buddhists worldwide. The city of Anuradhapura is also a significant religious and historical center. Another archaeological treasure in Sri Lanka is the sacred Bodhi tree, one of the oldest trees in the world. Believed to be over 2,000 years old, the country has two official languages, Sinhala and Tamil. Sinhala, spoken by the majority, has Indo-European roots and is mainly used in the southern and central regions. Tamil, one of the world's oldest languages, is widely spoken in the north and east and is the language of the Tamil community. One of Sri Lanka's most fascinating cultural practices is tea cultivation, which has dramatically shaped the landscape of the Central Mountains, formerly known as Ceylon. Sri Lanka is renowned globally for its high-quality tea. The tea plantation in areas like Nuwara, Ilia, Kandy, and Ella are major tourist attractions. Introduced by the British in the 19th century, Sri Lankan tea is considered among the best in the world. Visitors can tour the tea factories to learn about the production process of this ancient beverage. No trip to Sri Lanka is complete without enjoying a cup of its famous tea. Sri Lanka is one of the world's largest exporters of precious stones, including sapphires and rubies. The city of Ratnapura, located south of Colombo, is known as the City of Gems and has a long history of gemstone mining. Tourists can visit the mines and purchase locally made jewelry. These gemstones are internationally renowned for their quality and brilliance. One of Sri Lanka's most vibrant traditions is the Vesak Festival, which commemorates the birth, enlightenment, and death of Buddha. During this festival, which takes place in May, the streets are adorned with lantern and colorful decorations, and people visit temples to make offerings and meditate. The Vesak Festival is one of the most important religious events in Sri Lanka, attracting both locals and tourists eager to experience this unique celebration. Among the many traditional dances performed during Vesak, the Kandyan dance stands out, originating from the central region. This dance is known for its colorful costumes and energetic movements. It was originally performed in royal courts to honor the gods and celebrate significant events. Today, it remains a key part of cultural and religious celebrations, captivating both locals and tourists with its grace and power. Sri Lankan cuisine is a flavorful fusion of different influences, with rice and curry being the main dishes. The food is often seasoned with a variety of spices, reflecting the cultural influences of India, Malaysia, and Europe. Popular dishes include hoppers, a type of crispy pancake, and sambal, a spicy coconut-based side dish. Kotu ruti, a mix of chopped bread with vegetables, meat, and spices, can be found on almost every street corner. Tea, typically served hot and strong, is an essential part of every meal. However, like in India, hygiene is a significant concern, with many vendors operating outdoor stalls under the less than ideal conditions. In addition to its rich history and culture, Sri Lanka is renowned for its beautiful beaches. The southern coast is home for charming coastal towns such as Gale, an ancient colonial fortress that is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The beaches of Meriza and Unawatuna are perfect for relaxing, swimming, and even whale watching. On the eastern coast, the city of Trincomalee offers pristine beaches along with a rich cultural heritage. Featuring Hindu temples and colonial fortresses, Sri Lanka's wildlife is exceptional, with a rich biodiversity that includes elephants, leopards, and white buffaloes living in its forests and national parks. Yala National Park is particularly famous for being one of the best places in the world to spot leopards. The country is also one of the few places where you can see both wild elephants and blue whales, depending on the region and the time of the year. Public transportation in Sri Lanka includes buses, trains, and tuk-tuks, with tuk-tuks being the most popular and accessible option for short distances. Traffic can be chaotic, especially in large cities like Colombo, where narrow roads and an unpredictable mix of vehicles create a sense of constant movement. Motorcyclists often seem to ignore traffic rules, contributing to the disorder. The atmosphere feels like a never-ending frantic dance of vehicles. Trains offers one of the most captivating ways to explore Sri Lanka, especially the iconic railway route that winds through the breathtaking tea plantations in the central mountains. This route, connecting the cities like Kandy, Nuwara Eliya, and Ella, is renowned for its stunning views of lush green hills, deep valleys, and hidden waterfalls. The train slowly moves through the plantations, giving passengers a unique experience, almost like a journey through time where they can see workers hand-picking tea leaves. Although it's one of the most scenic train journeys in the world, the carriages are often crowded and conditions can be uncomfortable. However, the stunning landscapes makes every moment of these magical adventures through Sri Lanka's mountains worth it. One of the country's most surprising attractions is its cave temples. The Dambulla Temple, for instance, is the largest and best preserved cave temple complex in Sri Lanka. Located about 148 kilometers from Colombo, the temple is famous for its impressive paintings and sculptures of Buddha. These caves, carved into rocky mountains, offer a peaceful and spiritual environment that draws both tourists and devotees from around the world. Another fascinating attraction is Adam's Peak, a sacred site in Sri Lanka known for its mysterious footprint, which is attributed to different figures by various religions. Buddhists believe it to be the footprint of Buddha, while Hindus associate with Shiva, while Christians and Muslims associate with Adam. The mixture of these beliefs makes Adam's Peak a spiritual crossroads for many. In conclusion, Sri Lanka is a land of contrast and complexity, with its ancient history, vibrant culture and natural beauty, and warm hospitality. This small island offers an unforgettable experience. Despite facing a severe crisis and widespread poverty, Sri Lanka still boasts breathtaking landscapes. These are just some of the most surprising facts about this remarkable nation. Now, we'd love to hear what impressed you the most. If you made it to the end of this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support encourages me to keep bringing you more content. See you in the next video.